There was an interesting announcement just the other day that Yahoo plans to shut down several social media and blog-oriented properties as the company appears to be focusing its resources on its more monetizable media and search businesses. That's the official word. But the one property that is closing down or being closed down is Delicious. Now, Delicious at one point in time was probably on the same level or on par with a Flickr, with a YouTube, even a Facebook or a MySpace at some point. It was to social bookmarking what YouTube was to video. And so it's amazing, or Flickr to photos for that matter. So, you know, it's a landmark announcement. I mean, Yahoo was one of the three portals that had almost everything to gain. And when I say everything to gain, they were out in front. They were a pure play media company. They weren't AOL struggling with legacy ISP, and perceived negatives of being just for newbies. They were a pure play media company. They weren't MSN, which really had the baggage of being associated with being a software or a technology company, i.e. Microsoft. They were Yahoo, a pure play media company that went after the agencies, went after the brands, went after the whole creative business. And then they discovered social, and they acquired Flickr, and they acquired Delicious, and they had such an incredible opportunity. And now it's almost ironic that they're jettisoning off the social aspect of the business, almost admitting defeat and going back to the only thing, the only equity that they ever had associated with them, which is paid media, which is banners, buttons, pre-rolls, videos, and of course search. So in a way it's kind of coming full circle, but it's not necessarily in the best possible way. Definitely a sign of the times, the ascendancy of the Facebooks of the world and the descendancy or the demise of the pure play media companies like Yahoo. The second part of this conversation is about Delicious itself. The fact that Delicious is being closed down is almost a final nail in the coffin of the beleaguered websites. So many people, Steve Rebell's argued this, I've argued this, that websites are dead, that destination websites are dead. And this is further evidence that we don't operate on the web this way anymore. We don't operate by going to websites and bookmarking websites and having websites as our homepage. We have Facebook as our homepage. We have Google as our homepage. We don't even think in terms of homepages anymore. So, look, you know, when one head gets cut off, another two heads sprout up. There already are alternatives or speculation. There's a new service that I saw, ironically, through Facebook recommended called Diigo, D-I-I-G-O, that apparently is an heir apparent to Delicious. It doesn't matter whether it is or it isn't. What matters is that Delicious is being closed down, either for the wrong reasons or the right reasons. But either way, I think continue to watch Yahoo carefully, but probably be very careful if you put too many of your eggs in that basket, and at the same time consider the thought that there are no more destination websites anymore, only this idea of open hubs that are neither an origination or destination, the alpha or the omega, but in fact a little bit of both. At Jaffe Juice on Twitter. And I suppose I could give you some Delicious link, but I guess it won't work anymore.
It's time to flip the funnel. Now, pick up a copy of my new book, available wherever books are sold.
There was an interesting announcement just the other